Every day we step down out of our little cabin, walk across the bright green lawn down to the garden where we pick some fresh veggies for our meal. Today we're gonna pick some cherry tomatoes and kale and an onion, take him up and have some beans and rice with some greens and a salad. It's an amazing feeling to be able to come outside like this, pick our own fresh food, walk a few steps back to our little cabin up on the hill, and cook it up into an amazing meal, you know, fix up a fresh salad. It's a beautiful feeling of satisfaction and connection with the land and with the work of your hands, and to be able to take your food and pop it into your mouth and feel the burst of flavor. It gives so much joy and excitement to life. Oh, come down here. Oh my, check this out. So yes, this is kind of the life, to be able to live off the grid, step out our front door, go pick the food that we're gonna eat it right away, get the full nutrient benefit of it. It is amazing, but there's so much more to it because it's about building the health of our body, having a healthy body. It's about family, it's about connections. In a world that is so disconnected, where health is so degraded, I mean, think about the kid down the street that has cancer, your great aunt that has diabetes, maybe you have a bunch of allergies. We're living in a world that's surrounded by so many toxins, and we're so disconnected from the reality of life. This is like a connection back to real life, and it helps build a healthy body and a healthy life. That connection with the land is so healthy for you. And let me tell you a secret, is that it's not that hard to get started. It's actually very, very easy. In fact, right next to me is this tray of microgreens that I'm growing, and this is kind of like a little secret here. Microgreens are so easy to grow. You might go to the store and find that they're really expensive, but they are so easy to grow yourself. A 6-year-old can do this. You can have your first harvest in 14 days, 10 to 14 days, and they have up to 40 times the nutrients that you would find in the regular veggies in the grocery store. So it's amazing. It's so simple, you can do it. But hey, let me take you back down to the garden. We'll look at some things down there, and then we'll head up to our office where the real magic happens when it comes to actually connecting with our members, our gardening members from around the world, and you'll see a little behind the scenes of our live meeting. So that'll be pretty cool. But let's jump down to the garden real quick. Okay, so let's take a quick look back inside our garden here. Hey Dad, how's it going?
Good.
Good. Here we've got, you remember we came in here earlier to pick our cherry tomatoes, and then we've got squash here and these tomatoes. And let me just tell you something real quick, a little tip. See this white powder on our squash? That's called diatomaceous earth, and it's an excellent way to help with keeping pests, like insect pests, away, because when the insect touches the diatomaceous earth, it actually breaks down its exoskeleton, so it ends up dying. But the diatomaceous earth itself is edible, so it's a very natural, organic way that you can do a little bit of insect control. But hey, an even bigger tip is that it's actually not about keeping the bugs away. Of course, we all deal with bugs at some point in time or another, but the biggest thing is about building up the health of your plant, the health of your soil, getting a healthy plant that's resistant to those bugs, so that, you know, it's kind of like our immune system. They can actually kind of fight off the bugs. They keep the bugs actually go after the plants that are weak and stressed. So you want to build up a garden that isn't stressed, that has healthy, robust plants that can help fight off those diseases and keep the bugs away in that way. So that's just a little background, little tip there for you. But hey, why don't we head up to the office, and I'll show you a little bit of where a lot of this comes together when it comes down to our gardening membership. You see, back in 2013, I started teaching people how to grow their own food online. We don't want to keep this to ourselves. We want to help you be able to start growing your own food, and it's not as hard as you think. It's actually, we want to make it as easy as possible for you. So we've got a gardening membership with a huge library of gardening videos, over 100 demonstration and training videos. So let's jump up there and I'll show you a little behind the scenes of what actually goes on in our office here at Born to Grow. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to our little office, where in less than 15 minutes I'm going to jump on this computer right over here with my dad, and we're going to jump on live with our premium members. Every month we have a live meeting and I'll show you a little behind the scenes of that in just a second. But here is where the work gets done, right, Lovey?
That's right.
It wasn't too long ago that I was sitting in this chair right here at 3 o'clock in the morning updating our website to make it mobile friendly. That was a big update that's just come out. Revamped the whole membership area. So, like I said, here's where the real creation happens for a lot of what goes on in our business. Okay, but back to the live events here. My dad and I are giving a live webinar with our premium members. Every month we get on with all of our premium members and give a training segment, answer people's questions, and it's just a real fun time. And now here I am. The webinar's over. We just had a blast with our members, and even several of them sent in pictures. Melissa, Joelle, James all send in pictures of their garden, what they're doing, and so it's fun to let people see what each other are doing and get ideas from each other. And this just gives you a behind the scenes glimpse into our lives here and what we do and into the membership. Something that's really exciting is that we just, like I mentioned earlier, just redid the whole website so that it's mobile friendly and also is much easier to navigate. Everything is the whole training area that has all of the gardening courses with over 100 video trainings and 170 plus worksheets that can be gone through. There's the resource center, a sample garden plan that's pretty much plug and play. You can just put it into your garden. It has planting calendars that go along with it based off of your location, so they'll tell you when you should be planting each thing. Our goal here is to make gardening easy, to make it as easy as possible for you, to help hold your hand through the process. So whether you're a beginner, like one of our members, Jan, who had never grown a garden before, if you're like her, she came in and found that the training and the step-by-step process just took away that barrier of entry to starting a garden, and it gave her confidence to be able to do this, and she's using the sample garden plan. Or if you're like Laurie, who's another member who has been growing a garden for all of her life, but she's gaining a lot from the membership and from all of the training because we go down deeper into topics. And so it's for both beginners and those that have been gardening for a while. We're here to hold your hand to help take your garden to the next level. We'd love to have you join us. One super exciting thing that we are just starting is a Facebook group for the membership. And that's going to be a place where all the members can come together and interact with each other as well as with us, throughout the month. So we'd love to have you join us. Click the link on this page right below this video, or if you're watching this video in a post, there should be a link on the page in the post somewhere around this video, maybe even in the video if you're on YouTube or something like that, to check it out and join our membership. We'd love to have you, and we'd love to help hold your hand. It's a no contract membership. You can cancel at any time, and it's at your own pace, and all the information is available at once. So there's no dripping content over time. You get access to the whole training library at once from the beginning, and you can go through it as quickly as you want to or as slowly as you need to, depending on your learning style. So like I said, jump in, click the button on this page in this post, and join us. And we'd love to have you even on our next live meeting. It's so much fun. The interaction is just such a blast. So come join us. We'll help take your garden to the next level.